What's going on, guys? Davis Hirsch here from Hirsch Power Garage. Behind me is my 2012 Nissan 370Z, and today we're going to be preventing rust on our car by replacing the OEM door handle hardware. This is prone to rusting because it's not sealed inside the vapor barrier like the interior elements are or the electronics. Unfortunately, this causes it to rust, and then when it does, it will start to bubble your paint. And by the time your paint's bubbling, you're already screwed. You got to repaint the door. It's going to be a lot of time and a lot of money. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we start removing the door handle, I would highly recommend doing a double layer of masking tape because the way we have to maneuver it out of the car is going to make it really close to the paint, and you're probably going to scratch it if you don't mask it off. What I'm doing is a little bit overkill, but to prevent myself from scratching the paint on the inner door sill, I've taped this off, and then we're gonna have to remove these caps right here. Should be fairly easy. On the driver's side, right here, this is actually a T30 bolt. It is not just a cover. I'm not sure why this is different, but just keep that in mind. Once we have those covers popped off, you're gonna see two 10mm bolts. That's what we're gonna have to remove next, and then the door handle will be good to disconnect from the car, but you won't be ready to remove it just yet. On screen right now, I'm gonna be showing y'all how CV2 design removes it. As you can see, they add the paper there to catch the bolt and prevent it from dropping. I would definitely recommend doing that because as you can see here, I got cocky on the first one, it came right out, and then the second one, it dropped down into my door. Remove the door handle. What we're gonna do is kind of maneuver it at an angle like that until we can see the mechanism. Now that you can see the door lock mechanism, we're just gonna pop this out. Just like that. And then, as you can see there, mine is rusted badly. So I'm not gonna try and remove this immediately. What I'm gonna do is spray some penetrating oil and some kind of PB blaster on there so that when I do try and remove this, it doesn't strip and ruin my door handle. As you can see here, I tried my best to use PB blaster and penetrating oil to get it to soak so that I could easily unscrew them, but it just did not work. I ended up stripping both of them almost immediately, and what I ended up having to do was literally get my Dremel out and just cut that piece right there so that I could separate it. Since we're replacing it anyways, it wasn't that big a deal, but obviously you're gonna just have to figure out what's gonna be best for your situation, depending on how corroded it is. The main issue I was having is that blue clip on screen holds the electrical connection for the keyless entry on the door, but I just could not get my fingers in there to undo the connection. So I struggled and I had to hold it with one hand while record with the other and somehow Dremel it all at once. But regardless, if you can get that undone, I'd recommend it. If not, it's not the end of the world. What's going on here is that I had to cut along this line to separate this piece. And I guess because of the vibrations or maybe the heat or whatever it was, it separated this piece that was rusted in there. And unfortunately, it did sort of snap the piece that it sits in, but I'll glue that back together. I'm not too concerned about that. And this is why you want to get this done before it starts bubbling your paint. I honestly did not have any idea how close I was to having this issue, but I'm glad I caught it before. In front of me now is what you'll see when you unbox your kit from CV2 Design. These are the factory mounting plates, as you can tell, that have totally rusted out, and this is what causes the rust on the door. Thankfully, CV2 Design has gone ahead and CNC milled two replacement pieces that will essentially go in place of the main ones. And as you can see here, I've got the OEM hardware removed, which is just these Phillips head screws, but these pieces also rust out. They're less prone. Regardless, they've provided two for the driver's door side or the right-hand side and one for the other handle because it only uses one. So we'll be replacing all of those. And if your OEM inserts for how the threads normally screw into the car. So imagine this is right there. You would have the Phillips head screw, which is stripped out. It doesn't actually screw into the door handle. It screws into this metal piece right here. If your metal piece has removed from the car like mine did when you took out the rusted pieces over there, you'll instead install this and glue it in with some super glue, and you'll use the larger bolts. If your metal pieces are fine and they didn't pop out, you'll go ahead and use the smaller bolts. These are all Allen keys, and this will all be provided. There's no options on what you'll get in your kit other than super glue. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start reassembling this door handle. Another thing I would recommend is before you get the door handles reinstalled, put some grease on the bushings or the moving parts of the door handle. I know it's not going to seem like much through the video, but I can tell a clear difference in how easily this thing comes undone. Feels much better now. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. If you do want to see more tutorials, as you can tell, I'm working on a lot of them all the time. So be sure to subscribe, and I appreciate all the support lately. See ya.